There's an old house at the end of a gravel road where the porch light still burns gold. 3 generations passed through that doorway, each leaving something to hold. Some things came down like blessings, some came down like rain, and some things we called family were just inherited pain. My granddaddy had 2 good hands and a temper he couldn't tame. He'd come home tired from the factory with the whole world on his frame. He knew how to stretch a dollar, but never learned where to put the pain. So Daddy watched him from the hallway and swore he'd never be the same. But a man can run from his father's shadow and still wake up wearing his face. Daddy worked until his back gave out and called that strength instead of grace. I learned how to hide my feelings before I learned what they were for. Funny how you inherit silence like a key to a locked door. You inherit more than a name, more than the blood in your veins. Sometimes what you're trying to escape is the thing that bears your face. 3 generations standing underneath one sky. One carried all the burden, one learned to rest why. One's got his hands on the wheel now, trying to change where this road leads. We can't choose the blood we're born from, but we can choose what it means. I was 20, thought I knew it all, thought my old man knew nothing. He said, son, life don't owe you. I thought he'd lost his loving, so I swallowed every hard word and kept my troubles to myself. Thought a father wasn't supposed to break, so I broke somewhere nobody could tell. Then my boy came home one evening with my eyes looking back at me. He said, Daddy, why don't you talk? And suddenly I could see all those years of staying quiet had taken up his room. And I knew if I didn't change it, he'd inherit it too. So I told him, son, I'm hurting, and that don't make me weak. A man's not made of stone just because he does his speak. 3 generations standing underneath one sky. One carried all the burden, one learned to ask why. One's got his hands on the wheel now, trying to change where this road leads. We can't choose the blood we're born from, but we can choose. We're just ahead of me. Boys, I've watched this family turn its troubles into stone. I've seen proud men build walls so high they couldn't find their way home. Your granddad was a little boy before the world made him hard. Your daddy was just doing his best with a broken deck of cards. So don't spend your whole life blaming the hands that couldn't hold. You can honor where you came from without carrying what was old. Mercy ain't surrender, and forgiveness ain't defeat. Sometimes the strongest thing a man can do is lay his pride at his feet. I called my daddy yesterday and didn't rehearse a word. I said, I'm sorry for the fact said, son, I was just a young man trying to give you what I had. My father gave me what he knew, and I gave you what I could. And that's how the old road changes, not with anger, not with shame, but when somebody finds the courage to love beyond the pain. I won't teach my boy that tears are something men should hide. I won't make him earn my love by standing on the other side. And I won't let the past tell him who he's meant to be. What was handed down to us ends right here with me. 3 generations standing underneath one sky. One learned how to carry pain, one learned how to ask why. One's got his hands on tomorrow, and he's finally starting to see you don't have to break your family to break your family history. Take the strength from the old days, take the love we almost missed, take every good thing we gave you, leave the bitterness in the deeds. We can't choose the blood we're born from, but we can choose what it means. I'll leave you the truth I was scared to say. I'll leave you the courage to face every day. I'll leave you a heart that knows when to forgive, and a reason to love the life you live. 3 generations, same blood, different scars, different ends.